Hi, I'm David Fender. Thank you for joining our 6-day mini-series, How I Lost 45 Pounds and Quit Smoking Cold Turkey. We are presenting a 6-step framework to enable you to have the same success that I've achieved. This presentation is day 4 and step 4, Good Exercise Habits. As you may know, my story is as follows. I was a line chef at TGI Fridays, working 12 hours a day, making only $11 per hour, and living at my parents' home. Working in a restaurant kitchen is a high-risk job because of fire hazards, oil, knives, and slipping. I did this for 8 long years and was miserable, gained weight, smoked a pack of cigarettes a day, drank alcohol every night and on the weekends. I did not have a meaningful relationship with anyone and realized I was going nowhere. So I changed jobs and worked in a high-pressured call center. Every day I listened to complaining customers and the hours were long. I only had a modest increase to $15 an hour. I changed jobs again and worked for the U.S. government in a boring clerical position. While I worked 8 hours a day at $20 an hour, I knew there was no future here. My income was rising, but I was not on the path to being financially independent. One morning I awoke and I got on the scale and realized I was 60 pounds overweight and had a smoker's cough. I had insomnia and shortness of breath when I walked a flight of stairs, and when I looked into the mirror I realized my condition. I could not even fit into any of my clothes. My shirt collar strangled me, and my trousers were too tight. Wow, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I realized it was time for a lifestyle change. So, step number 4 in our 6-step framework is exercise habits. The problem with trying to make exercise a habit, and it's something that we've all faced, is that you usually try to exercise 3 to 4 times a week, and that makes creating a new exercise habit difficult. The reason is that the more consistent the action is, the more likely it is to be a habit. Therefore, exercising every day is more likely to result in a habit, something that becomes almost automatic and much easier instead of constant struggle. I've been implementing this idea in my daily life for years, alternating every day between different exercises, such as running, walking, biking, rowing, and strength workouts, as a way of reaching my goal of losing weight and staying fit. If you're going to make this a habit, do a 30-day challenge, and by the end of the challenge, your habit should be pretty well ingrained. So here are some practical suggestions I've learned along the way to make exercise a daily habit. Set a time. Decide whether you're more likely to stick with it in the morning or lunchtime or evening, and then stick with that time. I've set the time of 6:30 p.m. every day, and I'm trying my best not to vary from that time. If you don't set a time, you're more likely to put it off until you have more time or energy, and then put it off until the next day. So it's not a habit at all. Number 2, send yourself a reminder. I use Memo to Me, but there are a number of ways to send yourself an email or text reminder so you'll never forget. Then, when you get the reminder, do it right away. Don't look or make any delays. Number 3, start small. This is perhaps the most useful suggestion of all. When I start exercising, I always start with lots of energy, enthusiasm, and ambition. I think I can do more than I can. However, doing too much in the beginning leads to burnout, which leads to quitting your habit. When you first try to make exercise a daily habit, chances are your body won't be used to that kind of stress. The key, only do 20 minutes in the beginning. Do it nice and easy, nothing hard. Even 10 to 15 minutes is fine at first if you're just starting out. The key is to get out there, get your body slowly used to daily exercise, and form that habit. Number 4, progress later. Once your body is used to daily exercise, you can slowly start to increase the amount and intensity of your exercise. Wait at least 2 weeks before starting to exercise. That's the minimum your body needs to adjust. Once it begins to feel way too easy, you can start increasing the length of your workouts to 30 and then 40 minutes and eventually up to an hour. Once you do that, you can gradually increase the intensity, running faster and harder. For example, try not to increase both distance and intensity at the same time. Number 5, make it pleasurable. Once you associate a habit with pain, you will shy away from it. But if it's fun, you'll look forward to doing it. That's why in this beginning stage of a new habit, I've been focusing on pleasure. I go slowly, enjoying the scenery, the fresh morning air or evening air, the beautiful sky, beautiful sunset. As the sun rises or sets, the quiet time of solitude and contemplation. It's quite something I enjoy doing. And an MP3 player with some great music helps along the way. Number 6, lay out your gear. The fewer obstacles and less friction there is in forming your new habit, the more likely you are to be successful. If you have to do not only wake up early, but get a bunch of gear together while half awake, you might just want to go back to bed. But if you lay out your work clothes and shoes and watch an MP3 player or whatever you need for your exercise, you'll be ready to go with no friction at all. Number 7, just head out the door. My rule is just to get my running shoes on and get out the door. I don't worry about how long I have to go or how hard it will be. Just get out and get started. Once I've done that, it's a piece of cake. Number 8, mix it up. One thing I like about alternating training is that daily exercise isn't boring. Instead of running every single day, now I've got a variety of sports to do, and that makes it much more interesting. But perhaps just as important is that with each sport, I'm using different muscles. Sure, some of the same muscles are used, but they're used differently with different stresses on them. What that means is that I'm not pounding the same muscles every day. That gives them a chance to recover, because without recovery, you're just breaking your muscles down over and over. Have a relative rest day. Again, recovery is important, which is why you need to give your body a chance to rest. If you're taking it easy and only doing 20 minutes, you should be okay without rest days. But it's still good to have one day of rest where you're not doing the same exercises as the other 6 days. You don't want to skip the day completely, because then you're not being consistent with your habit. That's why I do 1 day of strength training where I don't use the same muscles as swimming, biking, and running. You need to do more rest. You could just do 20 minutes of walking or even just a session of meditation. The key is to do something every day, preferably something that gets you moving. Meditation isn't the best example, but at least you're doing something and keeps your habit formation going. 10, don't skip a day. It's easy to say, no problem, I've been doing it for 5 days, I'll just skip today. But that will make your habit formation harder. Consistency is the key, so try not to skip a single day. If you do, don't beat yourself up, don't judge, don't feel bad. Everyone messes up sometimes, and habit formation is a skill that requires practice. Just start your 30-day challenge over again and try to identify the obstacle that led you to your skipping a day and prepare for it next time. Number 11, always do something. Do some kind of movement, even if it's just for 20 minutes, even 10 minutes, even 5 minutes. Something is better than nothing. Number 12, when you do not exercise, remember how you feel. For example, you feel tired, stiff, depressed. when you do not exercise. Number 13, every step counts. Be active in as many ways as possible throughout the day. Take the stairs, have walking meetings, get off public transport to stop earlier, and walk the rest of the way. Make it fun. Do something you enjoy, and it is fun. Variety is the key to prevent boredom. 15, set achievable goals. It is important to set a goal, maybe a weight loss goal or an achievement goal to lift a certain amount of weight or walk a certain distance. Track your movement. Activity trackers put your daily and weekly progress into perspective. This is especially handy for reminders to reduce sitting time every hour. So, I'm recommending longevity products to anyone who wants to improve their overall health. You know, I like these products so much I decided to become a distributor and actually promote them. So I'm encouraging you to consider the following offer. If you buy any longevity products, I will also give you for free the following super cool bonuses. Number 1, a comprehensive health checklist. This tool will enable you to determine your health status in either an online or an Excel questionnaire. This tool addresses all aspects of your body in focus, and it will enable you to know the right nutritional mix for your specific health goals. Number 2, an ebook for the landmark work of Dr. Joel Wallach, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. This book is the #1 alternative reference book that provides guidance on nutritional supplements to prevent and reverse 400 different kinds of diseases. You will gain a clear understanding of the importance of having 90 essential nutrients and 60 essential minerals and how they affect your body and health. Number 3, you're going to get my 6-day mini-series on how I lost 45 pounds and quit smoking. Number 4, you're going to get an ebook from the famous Norman Vincent Peale on the importance of the power of positive thinking. You will learn the key to replacing negative feelings with positive ones. Number 5, you'll get an ebook explaining the way to embark on 30 days to greater self-love. Number 6, you'll get my keto diet checklist that I followed successfully in losing 40 pounds. Number 7, you're going to get the 2 guides that I used to help quit smoking. Number 8, you're going to get an affirmation on how to live energetically, and I use this daily during my weight loss effort and tobacco kicking regimen. Now, since it's tax season and we got to get our 2019 tax returns done no later than April 15th to be on time, but if you file for an extension, you have till October 2020, I'm going to give you a limited time offer that includes the following: 22 tax articles, 1 tax ebook, 1 tax checklist, 8 tax action guides, and 1 tax worksheet. These will help you complete your tax return on time this year. So, here's everything you're going to get when you purchase any longevity products. 9 super cool bonuses with a total value of $3,791. You're going to get all of these for free with your purchase of longevity products. So if insomnia, heartburn, lack of energy, and being overweight are ruining your life, give these products a try. What do you have to lose? Because there's a 30-day money-back guarantee from the company if you don't like them. Do you want to change your life for the better? Starting today, you can relieve any pain you have, manage high blood pressure, manage high cholesterol, treat anxiety and depression, exhibit protective effects on the brain, improve your skin texture, treat any inflammatory conditions you may have. You can have all of this. Can it change your life for the better? Well, only if you use it. Transform your life starting today. The power of now. The question is not, can you do it, but will you do it?